There comes a moment in every chosen one's journey, a moment when you feel the shift, the awakening. It's subtle at first, like the quiet stirring of a force that was always within you but only now begins to make itself known. It's as though the very fabric of reality bends around you and you realize for the first time that you are no longer just a participant in this world, you are the one shaping it. It's a realization so profound that it shakes you to your core, yet so liberating that you can't help but step forward with unwavering certainty. In that moment, you understand you were never meant to be like the others. You were not born to follow, but to lead. You were not created to exist in the shadows, but to stand tall in your own light, as a beacon for those who are ready to awaken themselves. But awakening is not without its challenges. When you begin to embrace your true nature, you will inevitably encounter resistance, not from the world, but from those who feel threatened by the power you now carry within you. They may try to silence you, confine you, or manipulate you into believing you are something less than what you truly are. They may tell you to fall in line, to conform, to fit the mold of the world that was created by others. But deep down, you know that something greater is calling you. It's the call of destiny, the whisper of the universe telling you to remember who you are and to rise above the limitations placed upon you. To the chosen ones, this awakening is not just a shift in consciousness, it is the beginning of your purpose. You were meant to stand out, to challenge the status quo, and to help lead the world into a new age of awareness. You were born for this. The path ahead is not always easy, and the weight of your responsibility may feel heavy at times. But remember this, you are the light that will guide others through the darkness. You are the one who will help awaken them to their own potential, and in doing so, you will unlock powers within yourself that you never thought possible. So as you continue on your journey, know that you are not alone. All those who are meant to walk with you will find their way to you. You are a part of something much greater than yourself, and the time for you to step fully into your power has arrived. It's time to rise. The dark forces at play. As you begin to awaken to your true potential, you will come face to face with the forces that have been working tirelessly to keep you in the dark. These forces are not always what they appear to be. They often operate in the shadows, concealed in the fabric of society, tradition, and even your own beliefs. They are the forces that seek to keep you small, to limit your growth, to make you believe that the world is a place of scarcity, fear, and hopelessness. These dark forces thrive on control, manipulation, and fear, because as long as they can keep you trapped in fear, they can continue to maintain their power. At first, you may not even recognize these forces for what they are. They may show up in the form of people, circumstances, or even internal doubts. They might appear as figures of authority, telling you that you are not good enough, that your dreams are too big, that you are destined to fail. They may take the form of societal norms and expectations that keep you confined to a life of mediocrity. But what these forces don't realize is that the more they try to suppress your true nature, the stronger you become. Every challenge they throw at you, every obstacle they place in your path, is an opportunity for you to strengthen your resolve, deepen your connection to your purpose, and step further into your power. These forces want to keep you asleep, to keep you ignorant of your own potential. But the awakening has already begun, and the more you resist their control, the more you break free from their grasp. They cannot hold you forever. They cannot silence the truth within you. You are more powerful than they could ever imagine, and with each step you take toward your purpose, you expose their weakness. They fear your awakening because when you awaken to the truth of who you are, you realize that they never had control over you in the first place. Their power is a lie built on illusions, and when you begin to see through those illusions, the walls of their control crumble. The dark forces will attempt to pull you back into the shadows, to make you doubt yourself, to make you question your path. But remember this, their power lies in your submission, in your fear. The moment you choose to stand tall, unapologetically in your truth, their power is shattered. Your awakening is their greatest fear, for it signals the end of their reign over your life. They cannot manipulate someone who is awake, someone who knows their own worth and purpose. Your light exposes their darkness, and they cannot stand in the brilliance of your truth. Keep moving forward, no matter how hard they try to stop you. You are the one they feared all along. The strength of the chosen ones. You may have heard people say that strength comes from physical power or external force. But the true strength of the chosen ones does not lie in what is seen by the naked eye. It lies in something deeper, something that cannot be touched or measured by conventional means. The strength of the chosen ones comes from their unwavering connection to their inner truth, to their purpose, and to the divine energy that flows through them. It is a strength that cannot be broken by outside forces, because it is rooted in something that transcends the material world. This strength is not about dominating others, controlling the world around you, or seeking power for the sake of power. It is about standing firm in your truth, no matter what happens. It is about aligning with your higher purpose and walking your path with integrity, even when the road is difficult and the world tries to pull you off course. The strength of the chosen ones is the strength of resilience, of unwavering faith, and of deep clarity. In moments of doubt or struggle, remember that your strength is already within you. It is not something you need to seek outside yourself, for it has always been there, waiting to be recognized. It is the quiet power that rises within when you face adversity, the courage that appears when you are pushed to the edge, the clarity that emerges when you refuse to give in to fear. The strength of the chosen ones is the power to rise from the ashes, to continue on the journey even when the path is uncertain, to be unshaken by the chaos around you because you know your purpose and you trust in the power that guides you. You may face moments where the weight of your responsibility feels heavy, where the challenges seem insurmountable. But know this, your strength will always match the challenge. The more you embrace your purpose, the more you step into your power, the more your strength will grow. You are not alone in this journey. The energy of the universe is behind you, guiding you every step of the way. Your strength is a reflection of that divine energy, and it is unbreakable. So when they try to break you, when they try to make you feel small or insignificant, remember that your strength is not theirs to take. It cannot be stolen, manipulated, or diminished. It is yours always, and it will see you through to the end of the battle, into the fullness of your purpose. The strength of the chosen ones is the strength of destiny itself, unshakable, unstoppable, and eternal. Why they fear you, the true source of their weakness. The fear they feel when they encounter you is not because of your strength, your intellect, or your power. No, it is much deeper than that. They fear you because in you, they see the reflection of everything they are not, a living embodiment of truth, purpose, and clarity. The source of their weakness lies in their inability to face who they truly are. They are built on a foundation of lies, illusions, and a deep insecurity that they are too afraid to confront. But when they come face to face with you, they are forced to confront something they cannot handle, the truth. You see, they are dependent on fear, chaos, and control to maintain their existence. Their power is not their own. It is borrowed from the fear they instill in others, from the false narratives they create to keep people in line. They have constructed an illusion of power that is fragile, a facade built on manipulation and subjugation. This is their greatest fear, the possibility that their power is not real, that it is a mere house of cards, ready to crumble the moment someone stands tall enough to challenge it. When they look at you, they are forced to see the truth of their weakness. The moment you refuse to conform, the moment you step into your power, their entire world is shaken. You don't play by their rules, and that is what terrifies them. What they cannot comprehend is that your strength comes from something they can never take away, your unshakable connection to your purpose, your integrity, and your own sense of self-worth. While they manipulate, deceive, and control, you stand firm in your truth. They are afraid of you because you represent everything they lack. They are afraid that once you awaken to your full potential, their control over you will be exposed for the fragile lie that it is. They are afraid that, in your strength, you will reveal the weakness they have worked so hard to conceal. And here's the truth. They fear you because you are not dependent on them. You do not need their approval, their validation, or their false sense of power to know who you are. That is the essence of your strength, The moment you realize that your worth is intrinsic, that your purpose is not something they can define or limit, their power over you dissolves. Their fear of you is not about what you can do to them. It is about what you reveal in them. You are the mirror, reflecting back their deepest insecurities, and that is why they fear you. The isolation strategy, how it backfired. One of the most insidious tactics the manipulators use to break those they fear is isolation. It's a strategy built on the belief that if they can separate you from others, they can weaken your resolve, break your spirit, and convince you that you are alone. They believe that when you are isolated, you will begin to doubt yourself, to question your purpose, and to feel disconnected from the world. They think they can control you by depriving you of the connections that nourish your soul, by taking away the support and validation that others can provide. They believe that in solitude you will wither and fall apart, but they could not have been more wrong. In reality, isolation only served to fuel your growth. When they tried to push you into the shadows, to make you feel small and insignificant, they unwittingly provided you with the space to discover your true power. In isolation, you found clarity. In silence, you found strength. What they did not understand is that your true power is not found in numbers or validation from others. It is found within yourself. You don't need the approval of the world to stand firm in your truth. You don't need to be surrounded by others to know your purpose. The isolation that was meant to break you became the sanctuary where you found your voice, your purpose, and your divine connection. Every moment they thought they were breaking you by forcing you into solitude, you were growing stronger, more focused, and more connected to the deepest parts of yourself. In the stillness, you discovered that you were never alone. Your true strength does not come from the people around you. It comes from the divine source within you that is untouchable and unshakable. When they tried to isolate you, they only provided you with the space to cultivate your inner power, to hone your spirit, and to align yourself even more deeply with your mission. They believed that by cutting you off, they could extinguish your light. What they didn't realize is that they were only making it burn brighter. The more they isolated you, the more you came to understand that your power was not reliant on others. It was a force that lived within you, unshaken by external circumstances. The more they tried to diminish you, the more you grew into the full expression of who you were meant to be. And in the end, the isolation that was meant to weaken you only made you stronger. You became unstoppable, not in spite of their actions, but because of them. The moment of truth, the unmasking of the manipulators. There comes a moment in every battle, a moment when the truth finally comes to light. For the manipulators, it's the moment when they can no longer hide behind their lies, their manipulation, and their false masks. The moment of truth is the moment when they are forced to confront their own weakness, their own lies, and their own inability to control what they once thought was theirs. It is the moment when their masks slip, and the truth of who they really are is exposed for all to see. For so long, they have worked tirelessly to deceive, to control, and to manipulate. They believed that their power was invincible, that they could control your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. But the truth is, their power was always an illusion. They depended on fear, chaos, and confusion to maintain their grip on you, but when you refused to succumb to their tactics, they were left exposed, vulnerable, and powerless. The moment you saw through their lies, the moment you stepped into your truth, their entire facade came crashing down. The manipulators are not as strong as they appear. They are not as invincible as they want you to believe. The moment you stop playing by their rules, the moment you stop letting them dictate your worth, their power crumbles. You see, they have no real strength. They only have the illusion of power, built on the fears and insecurities of others. They thought they could control you by sowing doubt and confusion. But when you found clarity within yourself, their control over you was shattered. Their greatest fear is being exposed for what they truly are: fraudulent, weak, and unable to create the reality they want others to believe in. The moment of truth is not just about revealing who they are, it's about revealing who you are. It's about showing them that you are not the one who is broken, you are not the one who is weak, you are not the one who is dependent on manipulation. You are the one who stands in your truth, who knows your worth, and who refuses to be controlled. And when that truth is revealed, they can no longer hide. The masks fall away, and the manipulators are left standing naked in the light of your strength. At that moment, you realize that you never needed to fight them on their terms. The truth was always on your side. Your strength, your clarity, and your unwavering connection to your purpose were all you needed to expose their lies and show the world the truth. They are no longer in control. The moment of truth is your victory, your triumph over their illusion of power. And in that moment, everything changes. The living testimony of victory. Victory in its purest form is not just the culmination of a battle. It is the permanent imprint of truth upon the world. The moment you stood firm, unwavering in your truth, you created something that cannot be erased, a living testimony of strength, resilience, and clarity. The battle itself may have passed, but your victory transcends the moment. It is not merely a personal triumph. It becomes a testament to the power of standing unyielding in the face of adversity. Those who sought to break you, to manipulate you, to force you into submission, they will never be able to erase what you have created. Your victory is a living, breathing force that echoes in every step you take, in every action you pursue, and in the very essence of who you are. Your triumph is a permanent mark of their failure, a living memorial that exposes the fragility of their power. They thought they could control you through fear, manipulation, and isolation, but in the end, it was you who stood, unbroken, stronger than ever. That fact, more than anything, is what haunts them. The image of your unwavering strength is burned into their minds. It is a reminder of their impotence, a reminder of the moment they realized they had never been in control. Your victory is the destruction of their narrative, the story they told themselves and the world about their invincibility, their superiority, their dominance. You didn't just break their hold over you. You shattered the illusion that they had ever been in power. But here's the most beautiful part of it all. Your victory is not about gloating or proving them wrong. It's not about rubbing their faces in their defeat. Your victory speaks for itself. Every time you rise from the ashes, every time you move forward, every time you stand strong, you remind them that their control was always a lie. They cannot steal your light. They cannot diminish your strength. The power they relied on was always hollow, and now it is exposed. What they didn't realize is that your victory is not about them at all. It is about the unshakable force within you that refuses to bow to manipulation, that refuses to yield to their control. It is the realization that no matter what they do, no matter how they try to break you, you will always rise. You are the living proof that true power cannot be stolen. You are the walking embodiment of strength, resilience, and purpose. Your victory is not just a singular event. It is an ongoing force, an ever-present reminder that those who try to manipulate, control, and break you only set themselves up for failure. Your victory is your message to the world. No matter the odds, no matter the battle, you will never be broken. And for those who tried to tear you down, that truth will follow them for the rest of their lives. Your victory is their greatest defeat, the unbreakable force within you. In the end, the true victory lies not in defeating your opponents, but in understanding the unbreakable force that resides within you. This force is the foundation of your being. It is the source of your strength, your clarity, and your purpose. It is the divine spark that no one can extinguish, the unwavering energy that propels you forward no matter the challenges, no matter the trials. It is this force that has sustained you through every storm, every battle, and every moment of doubt. It is what has carried you through the darkest times, giving you the strength to rise again and again, even when the world seemed determined to break you. What the world does not understand is that this force is not something that can be manipulated, controlled, or stolen. It is your connection to something greater than yourself, a power that flows from the very core of your soul. It is not dependent on external validation, on the approval of others, or on the recognition of your accomplishments. It comes from within, from the deep well of purpose and truth that lies at the heart of who you are. And that is why they cannot break you, because they can never reach this force. No matter how much they try to isolate you, manipulate you, or intimidate you, they can never touch the very essence of your being. The unbreakable force within you is a force of love, of purpose, of unwavering truth. It is not a force that seeks revenge or destruction. It is not a force that is driven by anger or hatred. It is a force that is driven by your commitment to your path, to your truth, and to your higher calling. It is the force that allows you to face your fears, to stand tall in the face of adversity, and to continue moving forward even when the world seems determined to stop you. It is the force that reminds you that no matter what happens, you will always rise. You will always stand. You will always be unbreakable. And this is the ultimate realization. Your strength is not something that can be taken away. It is not something that can be manipulated or stolen. It is an intrinsic part of who you are, a part of your soul that is connected to the divine, to the infinite, to the eternal. When you awaken to this truth, when you realize that the source of your strength is limitless and unshakable, there is nothing that can stand in your way. You are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. In the end, it is not the battles you fight or the challenges you face that define you. It is the unwavering force within you that sustains you through it all. It is the force that refuses to let you be broken. It is the force that keeps you moving forward, that keeps you striving, that keeps you standing tall no matter how many times you are knocked down. This is the force that will carry you to the highest heights, that will guide you on your journey, and that will ensure your victory, no matter what obstacles lie in your path. So remember this, chosen one, the unbreakable force within you is your greatest asset. It is your true source of power, and no one, no force, no person, no circumstance can ever take it away. This force is yours, and it is yours alone. Embrace it, trust it, and let it guide you to the heights you are destined to reach.